Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my London walking videos. I am back in Covent Garden again, this time looking for some lunch. Just loitering around the Covent Garden tube station waiting for my support team to come. The reason I'm here today is I'm hoping to go for lunch at a newly opened restaurant in Covent Garden. This is a really famous it's a very famous Taiwanese restaurant chain. They have 150 restaurants, but mainly in Asia. I don't know if you heard of it, but it's called Din Tai Fung. I've actually never heard of it, but then I don't know anything about Asia anyway. I only know that it's very big and famous from all the media hype and all the fanfare that's been building up to it opening. They've just opened it on the 5th of December 2018, the first one in Covent Garden. They're going to open a second one at the Centre Point in Tottenham Court Road sometime in January. This is their very first European kind of opening, and they've chosen London for both of their restaurants. According to media report, they are expecting a queue of up to 4 or 5 hours to get into the restaurant, even though the place is massive. The restaurant sits 250 people. And the reason for this long expecting queue is because the restaurant is very famous for their dumplings. They make kind of a dim sum, which is Chinese, Southern Chinese, Hong Kong afternoon tea kind of meal. And one of the dishes in dim sum is called Xiao Long Bao, and this restaurant is very good with it. And I love my dumplings, I love my dim sum, so I thought I have to go and try it out. Mind you, I have had this so-called Xiao Long Bao before, and I have no impression whatsoever of it being any good. I thought I'd better go and find out what all the fuss is about. And here we are, got to the restaurant. There's quite a long queue, not quite 4 or 5 hours, but it's up to 2 hours long. And we thought it's just not worth it, queuing up to 2 hours just to have lunch. And an expensive lunch at that as well, because the menu looks very expensive. So we thought, no, we'll just go to Chinatown, have our cheap and cheerful version of it. We'll come back another day when they have opened their second restaurant. Hopefully the queue would die down a bit, then we can try it out then. But before we headed over to Chinatown, we thought we'd go and have a walk around Covent Garden first. And we are at the Jubilee Market section of Covent Garden at the moment. We'll be heading inside into the Apple Market section a bit later. From there, we are going to take a quite scenic route over to Leicester Square and then Chinatown for our meal.
You only need a light when it's burning low, but only miss the sun when it's dark. It's you light up alone.
This section of Covent Garden is known as the Apple Market, even though it doesn't sell any apple or any kind of fruit, I don't think. Nowadays it's mostly very expensive shops, really. I think the reason it's called the Apple Market is because it started off life as a fruit and flower market. Have you ever heard of or watched a film called My Fair Lady? I know it's a really ancient old film, the one with Audrey Hepburn in it. At the beginning of the film, she started off life as a flower girl selling fruit and flower at Covent Garden. Well, this is a Covent Garden in that film. Obviously, things changed quite a bit since then. If you have watched that film or know of that story, you will know what I'm talking about. Let's have another. We got out of Covent Garden, getting away from all the noise and the hustle and bustle of Covent Garden, and went through this route here. This is St Paul's Church, not St Paul's Cathedral, totally different thing. And it's so nice and quiet in here. It's so noisy out there. You come into here and you can hear a pin drop. It must be really nice living here because you are right in the center of everything, yet it's so nice and quiet. We are on our way towards Chinatown to finally get our lunch. Watch part 2 of the video to find out how we got on. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I will catch up with you in the next video. Bye!
Take the video in the old lens.
Old lamp. You go up a little bit. Isn't it how many hundred years?
Maybe you should write really badly for the dumplings and then we go.